Hello all, I'm Dr. C. Janita Nancy, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, PPG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. We are going to see about arithmetic series. An arithmetic series is the sum of the terms of an arithmetic progression where the difference between consecutive terms is constant. We are going to see an example of AP. The numbers are 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, etc. Here we can see that when we find the difference between the second element and the first element, the answer is 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3. When we consider the third element and the second element, their difference is becoming 3. When we see the difference between the fourth element and the third element, the difference is 3 and goes on. Hence, the common difference D is equal to 3. Now we are going to see the formula for arithmetic series. If A is equal to first term, D is given as common difference, N is equal to number of terms, then the sum of the first n terms is given as Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Or if the last term is L, then the sum of the first n terms is given as Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus L. Problem number 1, find the sum of the first 10 terms of the AP. The numbers are 3, 7, 11, 15, etc. Solution. Here 3 is the first number. Therefore, we are taking that as first term A is equal to 3. We can see that the difference between the second element and the first element is 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. 11 minus 7, which is equal to 4. 15 minus 11 is equal to 4. We are writing as common difference D is equal to 4. Since the number of terms is given as 10, we are writing small n is equal to 10. Then we know the formula of the sum of the first n terms of the AP as Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. We are writing S10 is equal to 10 by 2 into 2 into 3 plus 10 minus 1 into 4, which is equal to 5 into 6 plus 36, which is equal to 5 into 42, that is equal to 210. Therefore, the sum of the first 10 terms of the AP is 210. Now, problem number 2. Find the sum of the first 20 natural numbers. Now, the series is starting from 1, 2, 3 till 20. Here, we know that the first element is 1. Therefore, we take the first term A is equal to 1. It is obvious that the difference between the second element and the first element is 1. The difference between the third element and the second element is also 1, and it goes on such that the common difference D is taken as 1 over here in this sum. And since there are totally 20 terms given, we can write that small n is equal to 20. Since it is asked for the sum formula, here n is equal to 20, so that we are writing Sn as S20 is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. That becomes 20 by 2 into 2 into 1 plus 20 minus 1 into 1, which is equal to 10 into 2 plus 19, which is equal to 10 into 21, which is equal to 210. Therefore, the answer is the sum of the first 20 natural numbers is 210. Problem number 3. The sum of the first 15 terms of an arithmetic series is 330 and the first term is 8. Find the last term. Since here it is given as first term as 8, we are writing A is equal to 8. Here the number of terms is 15. Therefore, we are writing small n is equal to 15. Here the sum is given as 330. Hence, S15 is equal to 330. Here it is asked for the last term, so that we are using the formula as Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus L, where L is the last term. That gives 330 is equal to 15 by 2 into 8 plus L. L over here is unknown, therefore we take as such, which is equal to 330 into 2, which is equal to 15 into 8 plus L. That is becoming 660 is equal to 15 into 8 plus L, which is equal to 44, which is equal to 8 plus L. That gives the solution as L is equal to 44 minus 8 is equal to 36. Now comes the geometric series. A geometric series is the sum of the terms of a geometric progression in which each term is obtained by multiplying the previous term by a constant called the common ratio. Now we're going to see the example of a GP. The numbers are 2, 6, 18, 54. When we consider the first element and the second element, 6 by 2 gives 3, 18 by 6 gives 3, 54 by 18 gives 3. Hence, the common ratio is R is equal to 3. Now comes the formula for the sum of a geometric series. If A is equal to first term, R is equal to common ratio, N is equal to number of terms, then the sum of first n terms is given as Sn is equal to A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1 when R is not equal to 1. Problem: find the sum of the first 5 terms of the GP. 2, 6, 18, 54, 162. Here we know that the first element A is taken as 2. The common ratio of the element 6 by 2, 18 by 6, 54 by 18, 162 by 54 gives the answer 3. Hence, R is equal to 3. Here, the terms is given as 5, so that we are taking the number of terms small n is equal to 5. We know the formula as Sn is equal to A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Hence, Sn is equal to S5, which is equal to 2 into 3 power 5 minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2 into 243 minus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 into 242 divided by 2, which gives an answer 242. Hence, the sum of the first 5 terms of the GP is S5 is equal to 242. The second problem also follows as the problem number 1. Thank you all.